Kawhi Leonard has become one of the biggest what-ifs in NBA history. He has 2 NBA championships, 2 Finals MVPs, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and that doesn't really seem like the type of player that needs to be a what-if on surface level. But when you look deeper and see how many games he's missed, how much time he's missed with injury, you'll see that his resume could be up there with the greatest of all time if he had just stayed healthy. In 2019, he was coming off a championship with the Toronto Raptors where he had won his second Finals MVP and second championship with his second different team. And he had led a Toronto team that couldn't get over the hump before to their first championship in franchise and country history. And then he had signed with the LA Clippers, and that was one of the most highly touted signings in NBA history because he went to pair up with Paul George in his hometown, and the Clippers were supposed to be the front runners in the West for a long time. And this was in his physical prime at about 27 to 28 years old. But over the past 7 seasons, going back to even the last year on the Spurs and then the year with the Raptors, he has played less than 70 games in every single season and has only played over 60 games twice in that time frame. He's only played over 70 games twice in his entire NBA career, and injuries have riddled what would have been an all-time career. And while he is still a Hall of Famer and has incredible accolades and even incredible statistics, we'll never know how good Kawhi Leonard really could have been if he had stayed healthy. And there's a lot of players that have got hurt throughout their careers and missed time, but it seems like a consistent thing with Kawhi Leonard, especially the past few years with the Clippers. And ever since that 2017-2018 season with the Spurs, where he played only 9 games and missed time with a mysterious knee injury, his lower body just has not been the same. He's missed multiple games and even a whole season with an ACL tear, meniscus issues, and even this season he hasn't played a single game yet, and the Clippers are still waiting for him to come back. And it looks as if the Clippers have missed their window completely to compete for a championship after Paul George left last offseason to the Philadelphia 76ers, and James Harden, who the Clippers traded for, hasn't been performing up to his normal standards of when he was in Houston. And with Kawhi Leonard being out so much the past couple seasons and having not played at all this season, it's time to consider the Clippers' championship window officially closed. And with Kawhi being 33 years old, it's time to really wonder if his career is on the downward spiral. And it's not for a lack of talent, because when he was in the lineup last season for the Clippers, and actually he played 68 games, he averaged almost 24 points a game on 53% shooting from the field and 42% from 3, which was almost a career high, and still was a menace on defense and was one of the best wing defenders in the NBA. But when you've dealt with so many lower body injuries throughout your career, it has to take a toll on your body, and especially for a guy like Kawhi Leonard, who has so much explosiveness in his lower body. It takes a toll, and even the last couple seasons, we have seen Kawhi not be able to have the same level of explosiveness on the defensive or offensive ends that we're used to seeing in him. And it's very sad to see his career take such a downward spiral. Let me know if you think that he would have been in the GOAT conversation if he would have been able to stay healthy throughout his career. Let me know if you think he's a Hall of Famer right now, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. God bless you all, and have an amazing day. God bless.